Welcome, travelers, to an episode of Fandom Station. I'm your host, Maverick, and it's my co-host, Evil Deeds.
Hello.
Alright, today we'll be talking about this thing I've been thinking about for a while, which is the term Overpowered, and how I think it's kind of overused, because back in my day, term used to be a criticism for characters who were too strong that didn't make sense for the story. Like Madara being so strong, and Naruto that was like, and nobody could beat him in a way that would be pleasing, and how they ended up being. It seemed like the case when we had like a he lost in a way that nobody liked, and it was kind of made the ending of Naruto kind of muddy that way. And then there's a lot of other characters apply to, like, character was too strong and that the main character has to beat them in a really cheesy way that nobody likes. I thought that's the term. That's what the term overpower used to mean to me now. But now the term is just being used for anybody who's really strong, like Gojo, Levi, like All Might, or some other some other overpowered character I can't think of right now. I mean, maybe like
In all fairness, All
Julius.
Might is overpowered.
Okay, what do you mean? You mean when you okay now? Okay, what can you? Oh, okay. We look at okay, but like, all right, we'll go into it later. Let me go into the news first, because I'm trying. Because that's the whole point. I don't know what anybody means when they say overpowered nowadays. That's the problem. All right, let's just go through this quickly. First thing, Death Note the musical gets a new run in November. Cool. I recently got into like Epic the musical, and it was pretty cool. Turkey, original bowling anime reveals July 8th TV debut in the first promo video. I think we talked about this before. I like to keep up to date with the stuff I'll talk about here. So yeah, it's coming out soon. Furyu announces Blade Blade X Evil Battle game for Switch and Steam. Cool. MMORPG Blue Protocol Star Resonance launches in English on PC and mobile this year. Have you heard about Blue Protocol? I feel like you probably have.
I played it before.
Was it? Was it in beta or something? And this is when it finally releases.
Wait, is Blue Protocol it's like Arknights, right?
This
It's
is
the
this is
top
going
down.
this is going to be
Right?
this is going to be an MMORPG.
Oh, wait, with the Monster Hunter type thing? Because I
Uh,
did play that too.
this is made by Bandai Namco, but I'm not sure. It's
Okay, yeah. I was confused. I played a lot of weird anime games.
okay.
Yeah, I have played that too.
Was it in beta or
It
something?
was
'Cause
cool. Yeah.
was it, or is this something
Yeah,
different?
it was like a Japanese exclusive beta,
Okay, all right.
and it was actually I thought it was sad that it wasn't gonna get an English release, so I'm surprised that they did announce it English release.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so yeah, I think this game has been like a long time waiting for a lot of people, so that's cool to hear.
I think
Uh,
it's been playable for months or for years. But I played it like 2 years ago.
I think yeah, but he said it was like a beta, so maybe this is just the first official. This is the official release of it. Yeah, it could be one of those betas that never goes away. I'm not sure what does actually, but it could be like a beta that doesn't go away, like a demo or something. But it's very limited in what it is compared to like the full game.
No,
What do you mean?
it's gonna release the same because games like this, they're released in different like schedules. So it's like out in Japan essentially. It was just you're waiting on an English company to pick it up
Oh, no,
because
no,
Bandai
no,
Namco
no,
isn't
no. I'm
English.
saying, is this game actually? I'm like, is this game? I don't think this game was out in Japan at all yet. Like,
No, yes, that's it. Here's the thing: games don't release the same. That's
oh,
what I'm
I know,
saying.
no, no, no. I'm saying like,
It
maybe,
wasn't an
maybe,
official release,
maybe
but
you can look
that
at.
beta release is the same thing. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm talking about officially. I don't think like the full game was out yet until this year. It might already be out now. I don't think it was out before this year. But I don't know.
I can't speak to that, but
Okay.
I just know when I played it, it was confirmed to be in beta,
Okay.
and they actually it's funny because they didn't want players to play it in America,
Uh,
so they made sure that you couldn't play it if you were in America,
uh,
which was weird.
all right. Next thing. Sakumo Days anime second part main trailer reveals July 14th premiere. So yeah, second part is coming out soon. And with that, that's all news I have. So first thing, so I guess I'll start with the question I had before. What do you mean when you say All Might is overpowered?
All Might is a character that, in the technicality of his verse, cannot lose if he is at full strength. He needs to be caught off guard for him to lose.
Okay.
That is insanely overpowered.
Okay.
Julius, that you mentioned before, another overpowered character. That man, within within the constraints of his universe and their logic, he cannot lose. The man controls time. There are very few people who can beat him if
Yeah.
they can.
So you're saying to you, overpowered character is a character who cannot lose unless the situation is very stacked against them.
Yeah, very specific.
Okay, that's a very strict. Okay, that's very strict. Okay, that's very different from my definition of
It's,
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
to me, it's different from like, oh, it's different from just like, oh, there's someone stronger than me. I gotta make sure I can beat him. No, it's just this character, and all like he doesn't have to do anything, and he can just win if he needs to. Like there are very few, like Gojo. He doesn't have to train.
Okay.
He doesn't have to do anything. And if he fights, he's more than likely going to win, unless they do some Shibuya bullshit.
Okay. All right. Okay. I see it. Okay. So we have my definition, which is like character who is too strong to lose in a satisfying way. And then you have your definition, which is when a character cannot lose unless the odds are really stacked against them in a really disadvantageous situation. Now, what is like the common definition that you can find about what overpowered is?
The common definition is to defeat or overcome an enemy with superior strength.
Oh, okay. Maybe you gotta look in like more like a slang term definition then.
Oh wait, yeah, that's fucking. Hold on.
Yeah.
I
I was just like, that. Okay, yeah, that is what overpowered literally means.
Hold on.
I was like, that's one.
A character, item, or okay, this is an overview. Don't give me too much shit. A character, item, or ability that is exceptionally strong or imbalanced, often making them appear unbeatable or too powerful within the context of the story. So what I said, yeah.
Unbeatable or too powerful within the context of the story. So basically, both our things combined. What about is there any other thing you can see besides like that?
Not really.
Okay.
What do you mean, like in terms of like?
Just more like a definition like this, more like a general consensus thing. Go to like this site.
I think that is a general consensus.
Okay. All right. I was just trying to see if there's anything else, besides that right there, because I don't really trust those like overviews that much.
It's fair in this, like, it's pretty much what I said. Like,
that's why I would want something. See if there's something different, you know.
You want me to use Kuor, brother?
I mean, that's fair. I don't know. That's fine. Just
a Reddit definition for a character calling someone overpowered is a trait for a character or weapon, etc., who is unrealistically powerful in an unbalanced way. So same thing.
Okay, that's slightly different. That leans more to what I said now than what you said.
What?
Huh?
How?
No, I'm not saying like any point gives us any point. It's just, but they said unrealistically, and what was the second part? They're talking about more how they talk more about how it didn't.
A trait for a character or weapon, etc., who is unrealistically powerful in an unbalanced way.
Yeah, unrealistically or unbalanced. More like so it's more like in a way like it doesn't make sense more, and then like they can't be beaten. More like a yeah, this is he's so strong that it doesn't even it's illogical in this verse.
Isn't that the same thing?
Not really. I mean, if a character is like number one, the verse,
character, item, or ability that is exceptionally strong or imbalanced, often making them appear unbeatable or too powerful within the context of the story.
Unbeatable or powerful in the context of the story. Yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah, this is similar, but slightly more with the. It gets the term kind of the term unrealistic. I guess. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's more like it's like saying like All Might is as you know, like you wouldn't describe All Might as being unrealistic and you would unrealistic. You wouldn't. Yeah, that's the term. Yeah. That's the term. You wouldn't describe him being unrealistically powerful in his verse because like it makes sense for his verse. We know how his powers works. It makes.
No, he is unrealistically powerful in his verse.
No, yeah, but like how? No, I'm not. How can he be unrealistically powerful? We know how his quirk works. You know what his quirk does. You know how quirks.
Sir, we don't know. Actually, we know. The world.
No, well, yeah, I'm talking about. This is from Overpowered term that we use. I'm not talking about in the verse of like, oh man.
We will obviously understand it.
Like nobody's looking at a boxer, a top contending boxer or other athlete like that he is so overpowered. He's unrealistic. Like he must have like this doesn't make sense. They built him different. They built him differently.
Because we're within the confines of our verse.
Yeah, that's
we understand why a boxer is so strong.
Yeah, that's like
they can't.
I know, but we're talking about from our verse perspective. We're not because we know if we know all the information, we know if it makes sense.
Unfair.
What unfair? Unfair to
Rimru's weak as shit. I understand his powers. It don't mean nothing. Rimuru, so
no, wait, I'm not saying. When I say maybe we'd have different opinion what unrealistic means. I mean, unrealistic means like this does not make sense for what we know of the story. Is what I'm saying when I say unrealistic. I'm not saying his power is like he's any weaker. I'm just saying a character. I'm just saying All Might is a good character. His power makes sense. We know how it works compared to some other character that we don't know how the power works. Like this character is like too strong. This doesn't make sense. We know how. Like if I'm not sure what I'm trying to think of a character that doesn't a lot. You know, there's a character out there. I don't know what character would you say is so strong it doesn't make sense why they're that powerful.
Goku.
Really? We saw his own journey to how he got as strong as he was.
That don't make it logical.
Oh no, Jiren is a character. Hey, Jiren is a character I think is over.
Jiren has been working off screen. He doesn't count.
What?
Jiren is at his own story.
Off screen, we don't know.
We could probably give Jiren a side manga, which would explain everything about him.
But we don't know. We don't know why he's as powerful as he is.
We don't know yet.
All we know is that he trained a lot. And I'm like, does nobody else train a lot? Can we give some more context into this? Like this man, like he.
If you want a more traditional definition of what you're saying, then Saitama.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, I guess Saitama would count as like
he's normal exercise.
It's weird to say that. Yeah, Saitama kind of is overpowered in a sense. I wouldn't call him overpowered because
he is definitely.
I wouldn't call him overpowered just because that's the story starts with him and like it's like if it was like a character that appeared out like it was a character that appeared like I don't know even like I don't know in chapter 5 like the character's overpowered but, he's like the first character learning how their powers work so.
Here's my thing. I don't consider you overpowered if I don't understand your power. To me, that's just stupid. You are overpowered if you are without a shadow of a doubt the strongest person or one of the strongest people in your verse, and you cannot be matched by like 90% of the other characters.
It's more
strongest person on Earth. Saitama cannot be matched by any other human at this point. I'm not gonna hold
Okay, so when you say so what's the over in this sense? What is the over like?
he stands head and tails above everyone else,
So,
and very few
okay,
can defeat
okay,
him.
that's okay, man. It's interesting. It's interesting how different our
There's no one
definitions
above
are.
him.
You say
The
overpowered being the
only
strongest.
people
I
that is
say
with him is Chicago.
you say overpowered being strong. I say overpowered is like you're too strong for this story. Though, like it's actually a bad thing.
No, that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. Well, in my case,
Yeah,
you
but
think differently about
where,
it.
but then definitions like split down the middle where it says both. It says both things. It says unrealistic, my thing. It says unbeatable, your thing. That's interesting to me because it's like it says like I don't know, it's two sides, but then the definition of resign just combine them both into one.
Because being having an overpowered character in your story is common. It's just it depends on how you do it to make that character fun.
Yeah,
Isekai has the unfortunate circumstance of that whole genre having overpowered main characters, and you have two ways to go. You have
yeah.
Rimuru,
But if you have
who
so,
is strong as hell
but
but fun.
if you have so many overpowered characters, then it doesn't just balance out where point like nobody's overpowered because everybody.
No.
I mean, if you have like
Here's the thing. With Isekai is different. With Isekai, you don't have the circumstance of, yeah, we have Gojo, but at the same time, you got Sukuna. Like, you don't have that in Isekai, really. You just have the MC who's strong as hell.
I mean, I can see
And
no. I mean, in that time like reincarnated slime, do you have you don't have, you have the whole, like the whole council that Rimuru joins
Slime
that have
has
characters.
strong people.
There are characters
That's the
that
thing.
maybe as strong or stronger than Rimuru. Even in slime, there's a lot of characters. A lot of characters who would like or at that
We
level.
haven't seen that, though. Like, the only people that we can say at this current point, because Slime is also a building story, like a lot of other isekai. Getting stronger.
Like we know Millium, Guy, and
Guy, William, Veldora's sister.
Veldora himself. So like he's gonna get to. We all know Rimuru is probably gonna become the strongest of all of them. But at this point, he still has like rivals and peers who are like probably at his level right now still.
But here's the thing: Rimuru is still overpowered. Not just because it's different for certain characters. I will say that. I'm construing my own definition. But there's also two subgenres of overpowered. You have overpowered Gojo, and you have overpowered in a sense that their abilities are not going to be matched at one point or another. Goku is overpowered. He trains, he gets stronger. He's not going to be beat. He's going to be the god of destruction.
I mean, okay. I mean, but Goku's like a good definition. He's on the same level. He's kind of on the same level of Rimuru. Actually, he's even below Rimuru. Where Rimuru is. Goku has so many people who are at his level. Like it's actually insane. Even Goku is like.
And he continues to get stronger through nonsensical means.
Yeah, like it's like Goku has like even though Goku can destroy planets and all that other stuff, Goku still has Vegeta, Broly, Beerus, Whis, all the people who was on Beerus. All the people who are on Beerus. I mean, but relatively, like Vegeta can't beat Goku. I mean, I do think Goku's stronger, but Vegeta can't beat Goku. Like it's not like impossible. I feel like out of 10 out of 10 fights, Goku will win 7 of them. Okay, like I was like maybe 6 of them. Actually, I don't know because Vegeta gets his own ultimate form that we haven't really seen much of yet. But yeah.
But Isekai generally has they have the subgenre of overpowered in the traditional sense of characters like Goku or Gojo. Like, I think Eminence and Shadow is a good definition. I fucking hate the show. Eminence and Shadow is horrible to me. I just don't like the main character's personality. But he is overpowered. He is strong to the point where he's not losing to anyone. But you have stuff like the player subgenre, like Seojin Woo, piece of shit. He's overpowered, but he doesn't get to the point where he's like insanely overpowered until the end, because at the beginning he gains the ability, and an overpowered ability that lets him continue to level up.
So you're saying character. So basically, so there's two types. There's characters who are at the level where they already are, like the strongest and almost unbeatable, and there's characters who have like ability that is so strong that gives them the potential to be that way. That's what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, alright. Okay, I like that. Yeah, my definition was like either a character who's so strong that it doesn't make sense, like but based on how the power system works, or a character who is so strong that they cannot lose in a way that is like feasible, and then they do lose. Yeah.
Like, what's some more Isekai? Why can't I think of Isekai right now?
I don't know. But you get our points. I think both definition coexist, and like we can swap easily. It's not really. It's something I'll just ask like, what do you mean, and then go along with that. It's not too big a deal for me. But all right, so yeah, I think we said pretty much what we had to say about the term. Is the term overpowered, overused? Not really. Definition. The word.
I think it is.
Okay. Okay, mate. Yeah. Okay, it's a little bit obvious.
But
I feel like we gotta like. Sometimes you just gotta like go with how things are going. Just like accept that the word is changing. I don't like how it's used, but I don't like it. But so you just gotta. All you really can do is just like use the word you want to, how you want to use it, and then it's just like okay, cool. Hopefully, and just like ask how they're using it, cause so you're not confused when you ask, is this character overpowered, and you think maybe it's like criticism, or you think, oh, maybe they think this character's strongest, and you gotta just get asked like, oh, I just think, cause some people can be like, oh, I think overpowered just means really strong. I just think it means like stronger than most of the people there. Not the strongest, not close to strong, just like stronger than most people in the verse. Than a lot of other people in the verse. So yeah, that's pretty much what I had to say about this. What about you?
Same.
All right. Well, I'll see you on the next one, travelers.
Adios.